Today on Missing Number, the filthy truth behind this tree in SpongeBob SquarePants' Battle for Bikini Bottom, the weirdness of Ascendshaft,
How may I help you with this?
and the eerie mystery of Station.exe. Missing Number starts now. One of the SpongeBob games hides a dark, dirty secret, and it's not the loot sketches in SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. On March 21st, 2018, a game developer named Chris Glass, who was a programmer that made a SpongeBob game with THQ, revealed that the texture for the palm tree fronds in one of the PS2 games was actually feces tinted green. The exact game and tree weren't specified, but when a YouTube channel called Did You Know Gaming reached out to Glass, Glass clarified that the game in question was SpongeBob SquarePants' Battle for Bikini Bottom. Glass then added that the artist told him that that was the exact texture that they needed and thought it was hilarious. The game was a kid-friendly platformer released in 2003 for Xbox, GameCube, and PlayStation 2, among other platforms. It was a commercial success and garnered a cult following, which resulted in the game being remade in 2020. After digging into the files of the original game, Did You Know Gaming found one tree texture that kind of looked like crap, literally. When this was presented to Glass, Glass confirmed that this was indeed poop. Originally, Glass tweeted that the texture of the palm tree fronds was green tinted scat, but this apparently was incorrect. In the game, the crappy tree can be found early on in a level called Jellyfish Fields. Upon inspecting the tree's trunk, the texture actually does look like shit. It's unknown if the shit belonged to one of the developers, or if it's even human shit, but it's shit nonetheless. So literally, the game has shitty textures. Not only that, but when inspecting another tree nearby, toilet paper can be seen hanging from the leaves. There's even a roll of toilet paper on the ground, and from a distance, the rocks on the ground kind of look like drops of poo. What's more, the game also has health pickups in the form of underwear, though the cartoon has had underwear humor in the past. The artist that was responsible for the fecal texture may be Joffrey Black, who according to his ArtStation profile, was responsible for some of the modeling and textures in the game. I reached out to Black, but didn't hear back. As for whether or not the poo texture made it into the remake of the game, it looks like it's been replaced with new textures. Thanks to Johnny Maxwell in my Discord for the tip. If you like this video so far, be sure to subscribe, like, and click the bell icon for notifications. If you have any gaming myths, mysteries, oddities, or Easter eggs, be sure to let me know. Now back to the show. There are some strange indie games on the corners of the internet. One of them is a game called Ascendshaft, a scrolling vertical shooter that has one review on Metacritic. The game is free to play on itch.io, while on the PlayStation Store, it costs 49 cents. At least one person who played it said it was one of the only times he regretted spending 50 cents on something. According to the game's description, quote, "While exploring deep underground caves on an alien planet, worldwide seismic activity triggers a cave in which leaves only one narrow channel of ascent. The game involves shooting creatures and spaceships, which contributes to your completion score at the end of a level. While the gameplay is less than stellar, it's the end level screens that are weird. After completing a level, a smiling woman appears on screen and utters something unintelligible.
What are you doing? Oh, I didn't expect to escape. I'm having an affair. I'm leaving you.
It's unknown who the woman is. Maybe it's the game developer's sister or girlfriend, but if you progress through the game enough, you'll also get this creepy screen.
Why is your life worth more than the lives of these simple-minded creatures who probably don't have a sense of self, who should stay at the bottom of the pit and die? How am I help you with this?
Apparently this is one of the game's bosses, but like the mysterious woman, it's not clear what the alien-looking creature is saying. Further in the game, there's also this boss you can encounter as well.
You will stay down here and be absorbed into our Gestalt consciousness, or you will die.
It looks like a character from a movie or something, and the low-res Game Boy camera quality to the images enhances the overall creepiness. The mastermind behind Ascendshaft, which came out around 2019, is someone named Matthew Green, who also did the voiceovers. So that apparently includes this. On July 11th, 2013, an anonymous 4chan user posted a story about how his dad bought a CD at a computer expo in Rochester, New York years prior. The CD contained engineering software, but there was another CD in the case that mysteriously contained a crude and creepy .exe game called Station. Station.exe, which was reportedly made in Blender and Python, was uploaded online. In the game, you walked around some kind of empty, untextured facility in first-person view. What's more, the outside was engulfed in darkness as eerie ambient sounds could be heard. If you ventured through this unsettling place long enough, an ominous floating face would come out of nowhere and chase you. There were at least 3 different faces, and they could go through walls. If one of them got you, the game would crash. Online users started investigating and dug into the game's files. They found that the ambient noise was most likely taken from this footage. On August 11, 2011, residents in Kyiv, Ukraine heard this chilling noise that sounded like the world was ending. It's unknown what the sound was, but some people reportedly got sick after hearing it. While some theorized it was the sound of underground tunnel construction, or quote, planar friction, similar sounds can be heard all over the world. Additionally, users also spotted coordinates written on a wall in the game. These coordinates led to a restricted diamond mining station in Russia. Eagle-eyed users then noticed that the building seemed to resemble the one in the game. There was even a dock just like in real life. Allegedly, the building was also the home of the game's creator. One Reddit user named Alvin Benton Delton claimed that the building was near his hometown and that it was, quote, a shithole. The owner was said to be a hermit and that children would gossip and make up stories about the place. At some point, an IRC chat channel was reportedly created for the game, and an online user named Russia Bro said that they were going to visit the station in person. When they arrived though, they were stopped by guards and never returned. Ever since then, a handful of online users said that they would check out the place, but it's unknown if they ever did. It's unlikely anyone would be intrepid enough to visit the location at this point in time, especially considering the Russia-Ukraine war. There was supposedly a second or third set of coordinates found in the game's files as well. All of this was said to be linked to another location in Russia where genetic experiments and disease control were done. However, there didn't seem to be any real evidence to back this up. Within the game's files, a website called semperprotonym.com was also discovered. The site was password protected, but users were able to find the password and access the site. There they found a copy of Station.exe, as well as pictures of aliens, the rumored Dulce military base, old creepypastas, and an anti-Semitic file. The site also apparently had connections to 4chan's K-weapons board. What's more, the word Semper Protonym is apparently Latin that means always direct or go straight on, which led people to believe that this was a clue to go straight to the coordinates. Naturally, suspicion mounted that the website was connected to Station.exe, but the site's owner went on to 4chan to dispel the speculation. They claimed that they found the game on 4chan and uploaded it to Semper Protonym, their personal website, which was used to save things that are either, quote, neat or may become lost media. Eventually, the owner ended up changing the site's password since, quote, you guys are little shits. Nowadays, the site can no longer be reached, and for some mysterious reason, the wiki that contained information about Station.exe was deleted, along with the game's original download link. Other versions of Station.exe are said to be floating around online. They allegedly have altered terrain, porn, or possibly viruses. It was even said that the version that was hosted on Semper Protonym wasn't the original game. With no new leads, the mystery of Station.exe has remained unsolved. A few thought it had something to do with Thomas the Tank Engine, since the floating faces kind of resemble the train. Most likely, however, this was all a hoax. The original poster who made the 4chan thread claimed that his father bought the Station CD years prior. However, the Blender version used to make the game was purportedly 2.67, which came out only a few months before OP made the thread. Furthermore, the game was last modified 4 hours before the thread was created. Not only that, but the CD that OP posted was blank and had no signs of anything written on it, not even a formatting mark. A lot of people say that this was a failed alternate reality game, but considering how it managed to enthrall the internet at the time, it could be considered a success. Plus, it's impressive that someone actually made a playable game, and even though it's very crude, it still manages to be very spooky. Thanks to Dr. Dirk in my Discord for the tip.
There's literally nothing here. Ah!
Around the world, players have encountered strange and unexpected things in their games. Here are some of those encounters.
Oh my god.
Oh, we know how to do it. 57. Nice.
A 4th of July in 20 seconds. Oh, that's funny as hell.
Not quite 60. Good, at least it was just a little spider.
The blessings of Anna.
Oh, that has.
Today's a glorious day! Isn't going to wonderful?
We're going loud.
Come on! This way! We lost her!
Påminn mig varför jag slutade spela det här spelet. Ja.
Because Jax, man, he is a unit. That or he's just trying to look big. Dude, guys. Guys. One at a time, guys. Wait. One at a time. Wait. One at a time. Ready?
Get up! What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Help me!
I got this.
Brother, what is going on?
Que isso? Onde que eu fui? Meu Deus, eu entrei dentro do chão. Socorro. O que eu faço aqui? Não, meu Deus, eu tô caindo. Que isso? Caralho, meu Deus. Meu irmão, ainda bem que eu tô em live. Que isso?
Whoa. Mike's dead. Whatever. Inoltre, è simple di...
Dude, there's a tank that's like glitched out over there. Stay on target.
Papa.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. Goalkeeper has that.
Oh. I have fallen into depression.